luxury SUVs. There are status symbols. And then, there is the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 800, a vehicle that doesn't just arrive. It makes the world pause. A vehicle that turns streets into red carpets and cities into grand stages. When you see it, you don't just see a car. You see presence. You see authority. You see a moving statement of power and elegance. The GLS 800 is not simply transportation. It is not even just luxury. It is something beyond. It is the kind of machine that makes people stop mid-conversation as it glides past. The kind of machine that reminds you why the Maybach name has been whispered in royal halls and billionaire driveways for over a century. For 2026, Mercedes and Maybach together have unleashed their masterpiece, and they have called it the GLS 800. Let's begin with what you first see, the exterior. From a distance, it towers like a palace on wheels, but as you approach, you realize every angle has been shaped with intent. The massive Maybach grille at the front stretches tall and wide, plated in chrome so rich it reflects the world like a mirror. Each vertical line is a symbol of dominance, drawing your eyes upward, like the columns of a grand cathedral. The headlights, slim and precise, slice through the air like blades of light. They are not just lamps. They are eyes, sharp and commanding, watching everything ahead. Walk around it and the silhouette tells its own story. Long, sculpted, elegant. The two-tone paintwork. A Maybach signature gleams in combinations no ordinary SUV dares to wear. Deep obsidian black resting under pearl white. Midnight blue melting into champagne silver. Or the boldest of them all, blood red sitting beneath piano black. A statement only the fearless would choose. The GLS 800 is not painted. It is dressed. Dressed for royalty. Dressed for red carpets. Dressed for the extraordinary. The wheels are massive, 23 inches of polished perfection. Each spoke a sculpture, each rotation a performance. Chrome finished, Maybach engraved, wrapped in tires that look more tailored than manufactured. Even the side steps extend automatically, greeting you like the opening of castle gates. At the rear, the tail lights stand tall, refined, connected by a strip of light that glows like jewelry in the night. And the quad exhausts, neatly integrated, whisper a promise that the GLS 800 is not just about beauty, it is about power. Step inside and the world changes. The door closes with a soft thud, sealing you inside what feels less like a cabin and more like a sanctuary. The scent of hand-stitched Nappa leather greets you first. Smooth, rich, unmistakable. The seats are more like thrones than chairs, crafted with diamond stitching, available in palettes that range from ivory white with gold, piping to deep espresso brown with brushed aluminum accents. Every surface, every panel, every button is wrapped, polished, or sculpted with intent. The front is a command center. A widescreen digital cockpit stretches across, glowing with high-definition clarity. Navigation, entertainment, performance data, all at your fingertips. But the genius of Maybach is that the technology never feels cold. The interface glows with warmth, responding to voice, touch, and even gestures. Say the word and the cabin adjusts itself. Lights dim, music plays, seats recline, curtains in the rear close automatically. The GLS 800 doesn't just listen, it understands. But let's be honest, in a Maybach, the rear is where the story is told. This is not just backseat space, this is an experience. Step in and the world outside disappears. The legroom stretches like a private jet. The seats recline almost flat, massaging your body with programs designed by actual medical experts, heated, ventilated, adjustable, in more ways than you thought possible. Between the seats, a console holds champagne flutes, cooled cup holders, and in some trims, even a refrigerated compartment. Because why stop at luxury when you can have celebration on demand? Above, the panoramic roof stretches across the sky, flooding the interior with light by day and by night, glowing with 1,000 tiny LEDs in the headliner, simulating a starlit sky. Imagine driving through the city, skyscrapers rising outside while inside. Your ceiling is filled with constellations. This is Maybach turning travel into theater. And then comes the heart. The name says it all, GLS 800, 800 horsepower. Born from AMG engineering, tuned by Maybach's masters. Under the hood, a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8, boosted and perfected, delivering a surge of power so smooth it feels unreal. 0 to 60 in around 4 seconds. In an SUV that weighs nearly 3 tons. Numbers that don't seem possible until you feel them press you into the seat. But the Maybach doesn't shout. It doesn't roar like a sports car. It whispers. A deep, controlled growl. Power delivered with elegance. Performance wrapped in silk. The ride? Imagine a carpet stretched across the clouds. The air suspension reads the road ahead using cameras, adjusting each wheel in milliseconds. Bumps vanish. Curves flatten. Even rough terrain feels refined. This is not just suspension. This is choreography. The GLS 800 dances and you glide. Safety, of course, is absolute. Every Mercedes system, from adaptive cruise to autonomous lane keeping, from pre-collision alerts to evasive steering assist, is included. But Maybach goes further. The GLS 800 is equipped with systems that monitor the driver's health, detect fatigue, adjust cabin air quality, and even create sound zones so passengers hear only what they want, without disturbing others. It is not just safety, it is well-being. And the trims. Oh, the trims. Mercedes knows not all Maybach owners are alike. Some prefer understated elegance. Others demand boldness. The GLS 800 comes in multiple personalities. The executive trim with rear seat focus, dual entertainment screens, and privacy glass. The sport trim, tuned for those who crave more aggressive dynamics, with carbon fiber accents and unique alloys. And the pinnacle, the bespoke edition, tailored entirely to you. Two-tone paints mixed by hand, interiors stitched with your initials. Colors chosen to match your yacht, your villa, your lifestyle. No two bespoke Maybachs are the same. But let's step back. The GLS 800 is not just competing with cars. It is competing with thrones, with penthouses, with private jets, against the Bentley Bentayga, against the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, against the Range Rover SV. And yet it stands apart. Because while others focus on tradition, the Maybach GLS 800 focuses on evolution. It is not a car trying to hold on to the past. It is a car writing the future of luxury. Picture this. Night. A city skyline lit with millions of lights, streets alive with motion, and then silence. The Maybach GLS 800 arrives. The lights catch its two-tone body. The grille gleams like silver fire. The doors open and you step out. Heads turn. Conversations stop. Cameras rise. You are not just arriving. You are declaring. Declaring who you are. Declaring what you stand for. And this is why the GLS 800 matters. Because in a world of noise, it is silence that makes the loudest statement. In a world of speed, it is grace that commands respect. And in a world where cars are built by machines, the Maybach GLS 800 is built for humans, for dreamers, for leaders, for the very few who refuse to blend in. So now, the question is yours. If you had the keys to the GLS 800, would you choose the comfort of the rear, the power of the driver's seat, or simply the pride of ownership, knowing that no matter where you go, you do not drive a car, you command an experience? Tell me in the comments, would you choose the GLS 800 over a Bentley, over a Rolls, or is Maybach in a league of its own? And if this journey into the world of ultimate luxury moved you, give it a like. Share it with your friends, with anyone who dreams big, lives bold, and refuses to settle for ordinary. And subscribe because this channel is not just about cars. It is about icons, machines that shape culture, stories that inspire journeys, and futures we cannot wait to drive into. The Mercedes-Maybach GLS 800 has arrived. Not as an SUV, not even as a Maybach, but as a moving masterpiece, a statement, a legend reborn. And the road ahead, it will never look the same again.